Are you looking for the best book for self-esteem? In this video, we will look at some of the top self-esteem books on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description for each product mentioned, so make sure you check those out to see which is in your budget range. Starting at number 1, we have The Gifts of Imperfection, Let Go of Who You Think You're Supposed to Be and Embrace Who You Are by Brené Brown. The first edition of this 160-page book was published by Hazelden Publishing in 2010. It has sold more than 2 million copies in 30 different languages and was named one of the best 5 books that will actually change your outlook on life by Forbes. The book helps you to realize that you are worthy of self-discovery, personal growth, and unconditional love. It is an inspiring guide to living an authentic life with motivational stories that will bolster your self-esteem and personal development process. Dr. Brené Brown is the author of 5 #1 New York Times bestsellers and has spent the past 2 decades studying courage, vulnerability, shame, and empathy. The guide explores 10 guideposts for wholehearted living. The author goes into detail on cultivating different attributes in each chapter, such as self-compassion, creativity, and a resilient spirit. At number 2, we have Daring Greatly, How the Courage to be Vulnerable Transforms the Way We Live, Love, Parent, and Lead by Brené Brown. This 320-page book is based on 12 years of research and proposes that vulnerability is our clearest path to courage and meaningful connections. It is a #1 New York Times bestseller and has sold over 1 million copies. The author, Dr. Brené Brown, is a thought leader who has recently gained immense popularity and has her own Netflix special. In this book, she aims to give the reader the courage to be vulnerable, to step into the arena, and to be seen. The book ends on a positive note with practical steps for practicing gratitude in our daily lives. If you need help in relationships, with decisions, difficult conversations, or with your creative process, this will be a valuable read. At number 3, we have The Confidence Gap, A Guide to Overcoming Fear and Self-Doubt by Russ. The first edition of this 240-page book was published by Trumpeter in September 2011. The book provides a practical roadmap for confronting the fears and doubts that hold you back and will help you cultivate the self-confidence that will allow you to take advantage of the boundless opportunities that life presents us with. Russ takes a different approach to most authors on this subject. Instead of trying to convince us to get over our fears, he asserts that the secret is to form a new type of relationship with them. The book draws on techniques used in acceptance and commitment therapy and explains how you can build confidence, transform your relationship with fear and anxiety, use your core values as your motivation, and use mindfulness to handle negative thoughts and feelings. If you are ready to try new things, take action, and do things that matter to you, then this book will help you on your journey. At number 4, we have The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. This 320-page book is a classic guide that has helped millions of people around the world to improve their lives. In this book, David Schwartz proves that you do not need to possess innate talent to be successful. He asserts that what you need to do is cultivate the habits of thinking and behaving in ways that will allow you to achieve your success. The book has sold more than 6 million copies over the decades, which speaks volumes about the effectiveness of its timeless message. It is filled with advice that is easy to understand, as well as practical tips that are easy to implement. Dr. David Schwartz passed away in 1987. He was a professor and the president of a firm that specializes in leadership development. His book will lead you on the road to changing the way you think, working better, managing smarter, earning more money, achieving your goals, and living a fuller and happier life. And for our final pick at number 5, we have The Self-Confidence Workbook, A Guide to Overcoming Self-Doubt and Improving Self-Esteem by Barbara Markway, Ph.D. This 178-page book is written by a licensed psychologist with 30 years of experience in the field. Barbara Markway's work has been featured in numerous national publications, including the New York Times and Washington Post. Barbara focuses on building confidence through self-knowledge and lays out strategies that will allow you to find your authentic self. The book can be considered a practical guide coupled with a workbook. It contains a guide to understanding self-confidence, a 5-step program, and exercises that are simple to implement in your life, such as journaling, goal setting, and exposing yourself to different situations. If you've ever been too afraid to take a risk or ask for a raise, and if you are ready to achieve things you set your mind to, this book will provide you with the tools you need to silence your self-critic and see real-world results. So that sums up the top self-esteem books. We hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like on the video, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have a great day.